Well, Chloe, I'm so excited to have you back. You're just an amazing woman of God. And one of the things I wanted to ask you, it was about working with business women, that you go in and you help them. And I really don't know what that all looks like, but I would love for you to share it with our viewers.
Wow, that is a big job. And I always have fun because I'm always being authentic in however I show up. But in corporate America, I find that a lot of the women are stressed. And when I first started going in with the company, the Home Depot, they hired me initially to work with women on their outer appearance and their image. And one particular lady was such a high-level executive. I determined after one visit with her, I'm not going to be able to do that, because if she knew the value of dressing at a certain way, she would have done it already. Here she is, a president, a high-level president, vice president. So I found an opportunity that I was going to do my whole extraction of her authenticity so that she could know who she is. And it happened over a period of 3 months and 15 hours. The women are so stressed. First thing I do is their personal excellence level, and we measure their excellence level in 12 vital abilities. And one of the abilities, two of them actually, that they tend to have problems with is building rapport. They're so stressed out and they think everyone's out to get them. So they keep secrets, and they're just stressed out. So one of the things I do is help them to communicate at a high level and to build rapport, because these people are on their teams, but is she really your teammate? Is he really your teammate? Right. So it gets them to have more interaction, more intimacy in their conversations and in their work, and they start to just really, really relieve the stress, and they have to do their mantra as well.
Wow. Well, you know, I understand that. I mean, I have worked in different industries and had different positions. And, you know, that spirit of competition can be very great, you know, among women, too. I mean, I know it's in the boys' club and all that good old boys' club. But you do find that you have a tendency to protect yourself because of fear of somebody may not like what you have to say, or they may take your idea and all that. So I think, you know, when you talk about that high-level woman that is working in corporate America, she's probably been through an awful lot. So her walls are very high up. And so you're able to help them to bring down the wall completely, kick it down, and be able to be authentic in who they are without fear.
Absolutely.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, and the reason why they've done that is because they've kind of lost who they are. They think that they really are, in essence, this corporate maverick, or what's the girl that's a maverick? Is she still a maverick? Okay. So they kind of lost their own authenticity. And so what we do is take them all the way back, strip everything to go back to the core of who are you and who do you want to become, from knowing the essence of who you are. And then they can determine also what they want to contribute. So if you can imagine your life being contained into like a pyramid. At the base of the pyramid is your sustainability. You know, the pyramid is very strong, but you got to have a solid base, and that's their mantra. And then at the top of the pyramid is their life game, the life game that they've chosen to play based on their authenticity, their passions. And there are 3 games within that big game. And of course, we know their corporate job is one of the games. Right. So they get to choose 2 other areas of their life that's so important. So typically they choose their families, or they choose a nonprofit, or they say they want to be more philanthropic, or they want to write a book, whatever it is that they want to choose. Because oftentimes, so many things sound so attractive to us, right? And we want to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. And we are doing all this stuff, and it's not adding up.
Stop talking about me. Stop talking about me. What you're saying is we need to have some balance in our lives, and we don't have any fun because we're sticking over this one side, you know. So we're not seeing a bigger picture.
Right? But if you can streamline it and bring it together, that everything that you're working on is leading up to your big picture. I'm working here in my corporate job or my job. I'm working here with my family. I'm working on my book or my nonprofit. But all of those things are authentic to me. And when I'm working over here, it's more harmony. I find that it's almost impossible to have balance in corporate America. But harmony, to flow, it's like that lava lamp. You just kind of flowing. And if you're doing more over here with your family this week, you don't have to feel guilty because you know you're going to flow back over here and have more over here in your corporate life, in your business. So, but it's all adding up to your big pyramid, and you can relax and know that it's all adding up. So you can even say no to things
what
that.
A great word, no, ladies.
like
we can say no.
That's
we
good.
give you permission to say no.
You don't have to take on, and it can sound so good, but when you have your 3 things that you're going to be working on, you can easily calculate and you can say, oh my darling, that sounds wonderful, but I'm not going to be able to do this at this time.
Give yourself permission.
And you don't have to feel guilty because, and they'll try to talk you, well, do this and you can do, no, because you know within yourself, you have your areas and you have to be true to your own authenticity.
That's so good. It's like you're finding your voice, and the voice is saying it's saying that no within you already because you couldn't handle one more thing that day, but it's like just let it out.
Yes.
And we do have trouble expressing our voice. I mean, either we overly express it or we just come back into ourselves.
Yes.
Well, let me ask you this: do you do weekend seminars, retreats, workshops? I mean, how would our viewers have the opportunity to glean from all of this wisdom that you have and to help transform our lives?
Okay. Well, I'm hired to do corporate workshops and for different organizations. So those are not open to the public, but I do occasionally, twice a year, put on big workshops and seminars for anyone that'd like to come. We just did one on May 7th. And it was at the Hyatt Regency. My next workshop is going to be for girls, 108 7th and 8th grade girls, and that's going to be for a school in Mississippi.
Oh,
so
that's where you're from, right?
Yes. So,
giving back.
But I would love to schedule a workshop or a seminar for any organization or group that would like for me to come to do one on perfecting your authentic image or determining your ideal. Most people don't get what they want because they don't know what they want. They've never determined their ideal and they don't have a clear picture of it. So even if what they want happens to appear, they have not determined it, so it could just end up slipping away from them. So I want us to be really, really determined about our ideal. Now, this is a little audio CD. It goes along with the workbook that I have called Determine Your Ideal. And it is very educative too. The work that I do draws out of people because we've been dumped in and told who we're not, and we get to understand our own authenticity and who we are, and from that, how to design the lives that we want to live.
Tell us how we can get in touch with you. Let our viewers know.
You can connect with me at ChloéTaylorBrown.com, and that's ChloéTaylorBrown.com. And you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and all the social media, Chloé Taylor Brown.
Well, thank you for being part of Gabbin with the Girls, connecting today's 21st century woman, because that's what you're doing. Whether they're little girls or they're the mature woman, you are really making a difference, and we really appreciate you.
Thank you.
So thank you for being part of God's Girls at Work, and we will see you next time. God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
To learn more about how you can partner with this cutting-edge organization, contact us at www.gabbingirls.com.